Well, hi. What I'm standing next to here is a dresser. Not just any dresser. This was the dresser right here that I got. Well, when I was born, of course, you get a crib. When you're out of the crib, I got like a twin bed with little spiral things for a headboard, and of course, some furniture. And a piece of that furniture was a dresser. And this is the dresser that matched the bed. And boy, I don't know. When are you out of a crib? 2, 3 years old? Well, I was born in 1959, so let's say 3 years old. So this is actually from 1962 or 1963. And when I moved out, this is the dresser that I had and brought with me. And over the years, I never had a reason that I needed more drawers or better drawers. So this has followed me around. Now, this morning, I was, just a few minutes ago actually, I was taking out some clothes and socks and whatnot and making room for new clothes and socks, that old recycle that you do every once in a while. And to give you an example, this is the only drawer that I went on. And what I'll do is I'll move this camera a little bit closer. And I don't know if people still do it or not. Obviously, I don't or haven't. I probably should have. But to line cabinets and kitchen cabinets, drawer cabinets, or drawers alone. Back in the 60s, you would just, in 70s, whatever, you would just get your newspaper and put it down in there. And newspapers, you could do a lot of things with. You could wrap Christmas presents with it, everything else. So my mother, when I was a kid, would put newspapers down there. And I always saw a newspaper down there over the years, but never thought anything about it. And then I thought, you know what? Let me go and see what one of the newspapers are. And that's what I did. And here, I'll show you real quick. As you can see, and that's basically what you would have in the bottom of your drawer back then. I don't know if people still do it or not. I just have, it's still there. So what I'm going to do is take it out real carefully, if I can, the way it sounds. I don't want to rip it. And see if I can find a date or anything on here that would indicate to a date. I'm going to just put this, see, this is the original. There's my bottom of the drawer right there. Now I'm just going to move the camera over here. And there it is. So basically, if you can see this, this is the Times-Union in Rochester. Back in the 50s and 60s, even the 70s, there were 2 newspapers. The Times-Union, which came in the afternoon, and the Democrat and Chronicle, DC, which came in the morning. So unlike now, we turn on the TV and there's like the news streaming live on 10 different channels. Then you got yesterday's news the next day. And that's what this is. Very cool. The date up here says October 14th, 1971. All right, this is it down into the view. This has been in my This has been in my dresser drawer since October 14, 1971, which ironically, October 14th is actually my good friend, my good neighbor's birthday, October 14th, so I can kind of relate to that date. I'm not sure. Boy. Numbers threaten individuality. What is that? They're a dire prediction. There's dire predictions that the United States is racing headlong towards George Orwell's 1984 predictions. Oh my God. They plan to give everyone a 12-digit number from cradle to grave. Okay, and that's that seems to be in Germany. And we use, I guess, a 9-digit system, the Social Security number. People don't like it. They say it's going to be like George Orwell. They're going to know what everybody's doing. This here, they're trying to see if the Bible is right or if science is right. So some things linger on. Woolworths, an ad for Woolworths, man. I mean, Woolworths was cool. I used to go to the one in Panorama. And no doubt you would see like some fish tanks in there. And it wasn't like now where they got exotic fish. It's usually like a bunch of goldfish and mollies and stuff like that. And you could buy those for like 15 cents, 25 cents. And the goldfish tank always had about 5 or 6 floating. Top. Like they really take care of this stuff. They would also have like a little counter type thing. I don't know if I can, no one's going to be watching this anyways, but back then it was at the tail end and it was kind of a segregated counter for a diner. And it was called a 5 and dime, basic Woolworths 5 and dime. And most things, objects were 5 cents or 10 cents. Of course, you had other stuff, but they were known for a large amount of 5 and 10 cent items. So Woolworths 5 and dime store. And there was one checkout that was like about 10 feet in front of the door. So I had to go past it to go out. And it was the cash registers that, of course, you no longer see anymore. They're not electric or anything. They had these round tabs that you would push down on. And if something cost you $1.47, it'd be a 1 at the top, which was for dollars. Then you had the dime row, and you press down the 4. Then you would have the penny row, you press down the 7. And then these little things would pop up in this glass window in front of you. You would see it, $1.47. So, you were being charged right. So you can see how long that would take if you left the store with about 20 items. $1.40, 7 cents. And so that was their cash register, which is really neat because they had like, it was brass with all kind of intricate designs on it and stuff. And that was the cash register. Anyways, I forget Woolworths. There's a Woolworths thing. They're selling styrofoam for Christmas. Yeah. Okay, here's another article. Jackie seeks injunction. In 1971, if you heard the name Jackie, you knew who they were talking about. And that was Jackie Onassis / Jackie Kennedy, President Kennedy's wife. After he was assassinated, she married Aristotle Onassis. And saying that photographers are insistent on chasing her 2 little kids around, which would be John and Carolyn Kennedy. John, he grew up to, actually, he was a pilot and died when his plane went into the ocean. Carolyn Kennedy grew up and married Arnold Schwarzenegger. So, and Mamie is in Abilene, Kansas. Again, back then, if you heard the word Mamie, you know that it was Mamie Eisenhower. Okay, President Eisenhower's widow. So Mamie Eisenhower made the paper in 71. It looks like they're opposing school prayer. You can't say prayers in school. And some things keep going on and on. Oh, here's a washer and dryer. Frigidaire washer and dryer combination, $169. A new 1972 RCA portable TV, black and white. You can't find a bigger screen in a portable TV at any price. This RCA 20-inch diagonal picture rivals the consoles for family size viewing. Bright new Vista picture, one set, fine tuning, built-in antenna. Hey, no cable, no streaming, no nothing, no satellite. It's an antenna, which always broke, and you would have to get a coat hanger and stick it on this bracket in the back, held on by 2 screws. And then a rollabout stand is included. Well, that's kind of cool because, see what else I got here. Sofa bed, matching chair, 2 end tables, cocktail table, $198 for the whole set, the whole living room set. Yeah, and then DuPont. Okay, so that was pretty much it. But going back to the portable TV, because that I knew of in our house and my friend's house, there was basically then only one TV, and that was like in the living room. So that was your TV room. And then they came out with, and they were big TVs with a tube. They were all tube sets. And the TV was a tube itself, a TV tube. And then they had many tubes in the back that you would have to replace yourself every whenever one blew, basically. And they had tube stores. You go and say, I need a 25 tube, bring it home, plug it in, your TV's fixed. And but the portable TVs, when they came out, to fit all that into a smaller screen, because the screens were, the biggest one was probably 25 inch. I don't think anything was bigger than 25 inch. That'd be too big. But the portable ones, you would get them on a cart. My father had one. And in the bedroom, his would be on the cart and next to his side of the bed. And he would watch, I can remember like Barney Miller. Boy, I forget some of his shows he used to watch. And that was it. Now, back then, TVs went off at 11 o'clock. Then there was nothing on but 1 or 2 stations. I think the latest I remember was Johnny Carson was on from 11:30 to 12:30. Then they put it on from 11:30 to 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock in the morning, TV went on. And then after that, they would say, this concludes another day of broadcasting. And that's how your channel would do until 7 in the morning. And that's it. But anyways, so this came out of my dresser drawer. I finally, after all these years, took it out to take a look at it, see what it is. I got 3 more drawers to go. Maybe I'll look at what those are also, and if anything interesting, I'll turn this back on. And that's it, really. This dresser, right now I log it in at 60 years old minimum, 61 years old at the tops, So it's 60, 61 years that I've had it. And that's it. Thank you. And let's see. I think that's it. We're done. Bye. I'm back and in another drawer, the top drawer this time, okay? And the top drawer is always historically and still is my socks and underwear drawer. And there is a newspaper here. I'm going to take it out. first time. And once again, I gotta be very, very careful. Just because it's so, I don't know if you want to say brittle. Alright. Looks like the same general time frame. I almost dropped something there. And then let me do this real quick. And put it right down here. Okay. Once again, I'm going to strategically place myself down here. I'm sacrificing for this little thing here. And up, that's the hair. Alright. I'm thinking it must be about the same day. I'm thinking October. Yeah, right here, October 14th, 1971. So that's basically 52 years ago. 52 years ago, my mother put this down in the bottom of my drawer. And I'm not sure if there's anything good here. Mid-East talks, and they're talking nuclear. Okay, so Mid-East talks is going to try and squash that. What's this here? Pollution talks snagged. I wonder what snagged on the pollution talks. Negotiations between the United States and Canada on a program to clean up the pollution. Let's see, pollution on the Great Lakes. That's Lake Ontario, which is just a couple miles from here. And I come to a disagreement. Okay, we got some ads here. It's let me see here. It's a clown Target set. Must be like a Christmas present type thing. For 66 cents. You can get it now. The clown Target set for 66 cents. Wow, it looks pretty big. It looks like you set up clowns and shoot a dart gun at it or something. Solid state AM portable radio. AM, not FM. This is AM. Solid state AM portable radio. $2.99. Run down to the stores now. $2.99. Here's a deluxe electric alarm. It's white and detail large legible numerals and hands. Continuous alarm signal. And that's now for $1.99. Run down the store, $1.99. You got yourself a deluxe alarm. Electrical cords. 20-foot heavy-duty extension cord, 15-foot treble light, 6, 9, and 12-foot package of brown extension cords. Three in a pack, 6-foot, 9-foot, 12-foot, all of them, $1. Run down to the store now. All your cords are $1. Let's see. Okay. Oh my gosh, you gotta see this. This is out of date, and I don't think you can, but it's this right here. Men's jean flares. Okay, I mean, for one thing, men's. Now, you would not catch a man wearing a jean flare, but they were in style. Men's jean flares, $2.99. Get your stuff down to the store and get some flare bell bottoms for $2.99. And a knit shirt for $2.44. Bargain. Winter jackets, $10. Sports shirt and pants, both of them, $1.99. Girls winter coats, $5. Girls coats, it doesn't have a price. Oh, $9.88. They must be better than the winter coats. They're dress coats. Clothes, jumpers, $2. bodysuits, $2. Velour bath towels, $1. Get your 100% cotton velour stripes, florals, and novelist bath towels, $1. Ladies bras, all 99 cents. Ladies better girdles. You get your girdles, they're $1.44 right now. Scatter rugs. This is like in your bathroom, all $1. Women's Oxford shoes. Oxford shoes for women, $5.50 right now and only now. Tablecloths, $1. Girls stretch nylons, 2 for $1. Velvet sheared kitchen towels, 50 cents. Gillette razor blades. Packages, 5 stainless steel razor blades, 47 cents. And, and here I am sitting here. I could be out there spending big money on good stuff. Locks. Locks for your bicycle, 49 cents. Oh, boy. A welcome mat for your front door, 69 cents. Yes, sir. And since we're talking about prices back then, my father bought a ranch in a nice town, half acre, and it was 19,000 some odd change. So $19,000 for that house. And it was nice house. Oh, now you gotta step up a little bit here. 6'6" Scandinavian spruce artificial tree, which I did not know we had artificial trees on. That's $11. Trash cans, $1.99. You may not remember trash cans. They were round metal trash cans, and the garbage man would come and you hear clang, 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 clang as they go down the street because they just butcher them. Your trash cans last about, I don't know how long before they're all dented. So, Mort Weinbergers. Early Bird Special. Crash helmet. This looks funky too. Crash helmet, leather flap, and sliding face shield, deluxe style. $8.95. Get your helmet now. You got a motorcycle, $8.95. That's pretty much it. And let me see if anything here. Health, cut birth rate. What the heck? Health Parley cut birth rate. How's that work? The American Public Health Association last night urged that all states legalize abortion and that men and women have themselves sterilized, if necessary, to stop the nation's population expansion. Population growth cannot be indefinitely sustained. The 6,000 delegates to the association's 99th annual meeting, they're saying that we can't sustain, the population is getting too big, we've got to start rapidly doing something. Okay, let's just, 3 rabbis indicted. 3 Bronx rabbis, father, son, and son-in-law. Wow, that's kind of weird right there. See, and the sexton of their synagogue have been accused of running a faith-healing racket that allegedly extracted thousands of dollars from the sick and elderly. It's one of those, I can heal you, say baby. And as it was, they couldn't heal people, but it was oh, wait a minute. I may have mentioned something about this in the other newspaper looked at, antennas. This here, let's see, with a DLK roto antenna system. What this is you go on your roof and you install this, I don't know if you can see it or not, but you install this big antenna right here. And then down, this is the deluxe model. You actually got a rotary on your TV. You can move it in different directions, and your signal on the TV will come in better than a regular antenna that's on your TV that's usually just a clothes hanger. Now, the thing with that is, I remember it well. If it was windy, your antenna's doing this, and your TV picture's going in and out, fuzzy clear, fuzzy clear. And then it would get stuck in a certain position. So I'd be too young to climb up on the roof, but my father would. And then I would be inside the family room. My mother would be outside the glass sliding door with the door open. My father would be on the roof. And then he goes, "How does the picture look?" Down to my mother. My mother would yell in the house, "How does the picture look?" And I would say, "Fuzzy or clear, or it's not there." Then she would yell up to my father, "Whether it's fuzzy, clear, or not there." And then he would turn it again a little bit, yell down, "How does it look now?" to my mother. My mother would yell in the house, "How does it look now?" I would say, "It's still fuzzy." She'd say, "It's still fuzzy." He'd move it again. "How's it look now?" She'd say, "How's it look now?" I would say, "It's still fuzzy." She'd say, "It's still fuzzy." He would turn it again. "How's it look now?" "How's it look now?" "Hey, it's clear." And then she'd yell, "It's clear." He goes, "All right, I'll be right down." And this is how you gotta set up a good picture on your TV. So I would say that's my rotary antenna memory. That's it. So I'm going to put this back in. I figure we got another, how many years did we say? 60 years? We got another 60 years we can use this for another 60. Okay. And that's it. Thank you for watching. And if there's something good on the other, I got 2 more drawers to go. I mean, who knows what's in the other drawers. So, but if I'm not back, have a good day. If I am back, more newspaper readings. Okay, thank you. All right, back. This is the third and last drawer that had newspaper in the bottom. So I'm going to take this last one out very carefully because this one looks really weathered, if that's what you would describe it as. Okay. Put it back down here. And then I'll just move the camera around so it can see right where I've got it. And just put her down. Okay. Looks about right. Alright, gotta once again, get down. Alright. Same date, that's October 14th, 1971. Okay, so that's about 52 years ago. Alright. This one's hard to read, actually. A little blurb about McGovern. Let's see. Nixon silent on Rebozo stories. So there's a story in here about Richard Nixon, President Nixon. Addresses a meeting of the Democratic National Committee with Hubert Humphrey and George McGovern. Okay. Cambodia aid limit voted. The Cambodian war going on here. Reds orbit a cluster. Russia sent 8 satellites up into the air. They reported. Okay. Noise pollution, dollar crunch. There's a little recession going on in 71. What you will and won't do for fun. And it's an article where I thought somebody was here. Where the number one spot for Rochesterians to go to is the Seneca Park Zoo. GI Joe hits a 6-year low. In the past 6 years, the number of United States casualties in the war has gone down, so that's a good thing there. See what we can do here. Syria claims that we trespassed in their air.
You staying here, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. And then last but not least, no news, just once again, advertisements. Nam Brothers. Ooh, that was my favorite store to go to. Nam Brothers, Electrophonic Total Stereo Sound System Center. This is what you get. An 8-track stereo tape deck. Multiplex radio. It has AM and FM. 8-track tape. Set of stereo headphones. Air suspension speakers. BSR 4-speed record player. Changer with diamond stylus. That was the needle on the record player. 6.5 long play stereo records. Walnut grain stereo cabinet to store it in. And it's for $159. And then that's really about it. You can go to the bakery and get a layer cake at Star Market for 79 cents. So if you got a birthday coming up, layer cake, 79 cents. Apples, $2 a bushel, or $1 for the second bushel. So you get 2 bushels of apples for $3. And that's pretty much it. This one didn't have much. It's hard to read. This one is it. But that was cool. I enjoyed reading that. I hope you enjoyed listening to it, which you probably didn't, but what the heck. It was, probably 10 minutes you'll never get back. Probably 10 minutes I'll never get back. Probably 10 minutes to get up. So, all in all, that was cool for me to look back and see what I had in my drawers, and I never knew it. All right. See you later. Bye-bye.